It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Severino is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Zimmer is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
There he goes. In there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Indians nothing, Tigers coming to bat. More to come after this on MLB Network. Aaron Savali is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 49.
Next for the Tigers, number 49, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the loose, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a two-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Francisco Lindor is retired to kick off the inning. Out in front of it, strike one. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's Tyler Naquin, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. 2-0. The count.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
In there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Davis going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line to the right side. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the next will be the designated hitter, Cole Calhoun. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Line to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
He's set and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And now is Yasiel Puig. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Reined in. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Pitch popped up. Santana has room in foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left. And the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans, the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now
digging in for his second at bat, number 49. He singled his last time up. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Mitch Keller is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 23, Mitch Keller. Up next to the Tigers, the third baseman.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And it's fouled away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bradley Zimmer. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, and the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering, and a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Fastball just inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians leave 1, but they're on top. Next up for Detroit, Cole Calhoun, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He swings and lines it to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zimmer is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting,
Brian Dozier at the plate. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nick Wood's under it, and that retires the side. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The count now at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Aaron Luke takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Luke has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Count now, a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Austin Hedges comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2 out with a man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers. Cal Quantrill is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 38, Cal Quantrill.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Tigers a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Jeimer Candelario. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Up next to the Tigers.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now. Nick Wickren, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 62, Nick Wickren.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. 3 runs already home here. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting, the catcher, Pedro.
Stepping in now, Pedro Severino. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Zimmer. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 66.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. His career numbers in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Naquin looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty B. And hey, you don't see this very often, Dero. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, number 196 for his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Richard Rodriguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Victor Reyes. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And he'll dive back in. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
The 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Naquin's going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Bradley Zimmer. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A runner in scoring position with none out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Davis the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Josh Naylor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Puig's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Tigers 9 and the Indians 3. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Contrary to the usual strategy of working the count, they've been jumping all over the first pitch they're seeing, and that has translated into a bunch of hits, and more importantly, runs on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
To the plate now, Matt Olson. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And there's one down now. Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 1 out and a runner on third. Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Now batting, Pedro Severino. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. Line drive to center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. 7th inning. Daniel Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's fouled away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Carlos Santana is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Norris has a very strong chance of making the American League All-Star squad this year. He's currently the leading vote getter among relievers.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Down in order go the Tribe. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Chris Davis next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 197 in his career as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, number 49. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Austin Hedges. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
1-1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Elvis Vizcaino is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Elvis Vizcaino.
Stephen Piscotty is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 25, Stephen Piscotty.
Harold Castro is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 30, Harold Castro.
Brian O'Neill is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. Ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no. Number 99 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So stepping in, Jeimer Candelario, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
leading up for the Tigers, the third baseman
from the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Hedges finds it. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Cole Calhoun. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in baseball.
Now back, the catcher, Brian O'Neill.
Into the box, Brian O'Neill. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Here comes Davis. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays return right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Luke gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
That is the ball game. 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you that
it's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Settling in now, Phil Gosselin. He will lead this one off today. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
First pitch of the at-bat. Archer has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Adam Hazley becomes the first out of the inning.
Alex.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alec Bohm comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Gosselin stands at first with one out. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Nope.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base.
Here's Didi Gregorius. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He has an even 10 hits in 28 tries. He also has 1 home run.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Popped him up. Sano in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Iglesias.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Real Muto recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Bruce will make the catch and the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Number 9.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Andrew McCutchen is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Blake Parker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Standing in, Adam Duvall. Here comes the first pitch. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Now in the box, Colin Moran will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order. Digging in now, Phil Gosselin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He'll get it into second.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Standing in now, Adam Hazley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Hit to third. And there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Alec Bohm. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
He'll try again, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Philadelphia is on top 2-0. Striding in, Brian Reynolds, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. 1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Here it comes. Chopped at the plate. But it gets foul. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Archer. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. They'll start things here at 316. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Adam Kolarek, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. In now, JT Realmuto 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Kolarek is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Fouled off. The 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate, Jay Bruce, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Bruce, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Line towards center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Goslin stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next to the Pirates, the second
and that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Number 32.
Digging in, Franmil Reyes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hazley is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go. At the plate, Blake Parker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Phil Gosselin, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1-1 the count. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled away. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Adam Hazley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Walkthroughs.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Duvall, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hazley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in, Colin Moran. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A ball and no strikes.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Here it comes, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Another full count pitch home. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Pirates nothing. Ready once again, Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And it's fouled away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, the shortstop, TWO MLB.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready now, JT Realmuto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Mitch Garver is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 12, Mitch Garver.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The first baseman, number 9,
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
We're moving through the middle of this ballgame right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Line drive to center field, and the Pirates are in the hit column. Stepping in, Mitch Garver is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 0-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over and late reactions, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Garver is retired, 2 down now. Eric Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Jose Iglesias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Ready on 0-2. On the move again from first. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Mike Mayers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Andrew McCutchen is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here's Zobrist now at second. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Parker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
On to first, and there were two down.
The batter, number 8.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Phil Gosselin. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes.
No, that's down.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 32.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Lifted into center field. Hazley is there, and he has it for the out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hopped up. Bruce over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. At the plate, Alec Bohm. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate now, Didi Gregorius.
1-0 the count.
A ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. One left for Philadelphia. But striding into the box, Colin Moran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Colin Moran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No balls and a strike to count.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Here comes another 0-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Ryan Reynolds, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Mitch Garver swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Kevin Kramer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
First pitch on its way. McCutcheon is there. Let's see if they try it. And with one out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base.
The second baseman.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are two away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder.
Two gone here in the Pittsburgh eighth. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Base hit. Line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
David Robertson picks over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Robertson pauses. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, JT Realmuto. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Jay Bruce stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. The Phillies down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutcheon. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
All even now, 2-2. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Gene Segura will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 2.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch misses the throw down. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Philly down to their last strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Pirates posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Mike Mayers claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keone Kela records the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia,